are you able to see the
Yes,
screen?
sir.
Okay. Now this is the program yesterday I given you, that coffee vending machine program. So see, let us see first how it is running. So if I give play, it is asking, would you like to, what would you like to have? Espresso or latte or cappuccino? If I say off, then what will happen? It will switch off. Okay. So first time I'm giving off. So it has come out of the program. Next, if I give report, what is happening? It gives you the resource which is available: water, milk, coffee, and initially the profit is 0. So profit is also coming. Now, what again it is asking, would you like to have something? So if I give latte, so this is the, so now I should, when I say latte, then it is asking for the price. Okay, so this is not the one, original one. Okay, anyhow, no problem. Now, when we give latte, it should compare the resources which is available, and if resource is available, then it should ask us to insert the coins. Okay, it is asking us to insert the coins. So 10, 10, 10. I'm just giving the number of coins. Then it say, if the inserted amount is more, then it should say uh, give the change, and it's give me the cup of coffee. This code we will correct it. It's a small error. We will correct it. Then it should say enjoy your drink. Okay. So let us try to. I hope you understood. Once again, I'll run the program. So if I say off, it'll off. Report means it should give a report. If I say some other item, it should say insert your coins. This is for debugging purpose. I use these lines. You don't have to worry about that. It says mm, insert the coins. You have to insert the number of coins, quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies, because it is, I think it is some England person has done this. So when you enter, if the amount is more than the cost of the coffee, then it should give the change, and it should say enjoy your drink. Then again it should say, would you like to continue? Okay, that is what we are trying to do in the program. Okay, now let us try to program it step by step, and we will see. Okay, now initially I have taken the menu. The menu has, see what it is having. It is having espresso, and what is the ingredients for that, and what is the cost. Okay, so this menu is in the form of a dictionary, and dictionary within a dictionary. So in menu there is one dictionary, espresso, and the contents of that is another dictionary, which is the ingredients. So dictionary within dictionary it is there. Okay, so this latte has two dictionaries. One of the dictionary is ingredients, another dictionary is the cost. Similarly, cappuccino has two dictionaries. One dictionary is ingredients and another is cost. So we have dictionary. In that dictionary, like that we are having. Then we are initializing the profit as 0. Then resource available. Initially, what that resource available is in the form of a dictionary. Up to this, any clarification? What I've given, anything you did not understand, please let me know. Step by step, we will solve it. Okay. Up to this, any doubts, clarifications? Please let me know. Okay, so we shall proceed. Now we are going to start. You know that we want, if you want to go repeatedly in the program, generally we use a flag, true, false, like that. So here I'm starting. Is the machine on? Is on equal to true. So when you don't, finally, when you don't want a coffee, when you press off, this flag will be turned false and the loop will not run. Okay, so I'm initially making it as is on equal to true. Now while is underscore on, what I want you to, all of you to unmute and respond to my question so that it'll be interactive and we will also finish it quickly. So while on, what are the things, first thing what you should ask while on?
Which type of coffee do they need?
So let us make a variable choice, okay, equal to input what would you like to have, okay. Espresso, latte or cappuccino, okay. Now based on the input, what are the inputs, three inputs we are going to get it here? Can you tell what are the three inputs we are going to get here according to the problem? According to the problem, what are the three inputs? Please, all of you unmute yourself and keep it when I'm asking questions. Please respond. What are the three inputs that we require here? Hello, are you hearing me? As
Sir,
per
one
the
of the available drinks, sir.
one is off. If I say off, it should switch off, right?
Yes, sir. Another
So
is
if,
report, sir.
then one more.
Off report and another one is selecting one among the three
Drink. Okay, now
drinks.
we say if choice equal to off, what should happen?
The program should stop running, sir.
So I'm saying if this is, so on should become false. So,
False.
so it will not repeat. Correct? Else if choice equal to report, then what it should do? It should print, right? What it should print, can you tell me? Resource available. What are the resources which we have? Water, then milk, then coffee powder, right? Then we also want the profit which is we have made or money, whatever we have. We will make it profit only. So far, whatever profit we have made. So for this water, I want the remaining to be whatever is existing should come. So what should I type here at this point? Can you tell what should come here so that it brings the remaining amount of water? Can you tell from where to collect this data? From
Resource
where
of
to collect this
water.
data? Resource of water. So we have to access this dictionary. In that dictionary, this key we have to take. Okay. So that will be resource of water. So this should be in curly braces, correct? Then only we can get the value. Similarly, we want resource of milk. Similarly, here we want resource of coffee. Then here we want, what should be here? We should want the profit that is initially 0. Can we test up to this and see? Let us see. Line 41, what is happening? And Okay. Now what do you like to have? I want off. So it finished. Then if I say report, it is giving the resource of what we have. Is that fine? Now we'll go to the next lines. Okay. Up to this is working fine. So like this only you have to build the program slowly one by one according to the requirement. Okay. Now, if they make, so else if they make one, so if the off is not there, report is not there, that means they are going to make a choice, right? So what that choice is that, then whatever the drink is there, we will drink equal to that menu I'm accessing. So what is this going to do? Open this menu is the menu. It is going to go to the dictionary here. Assume it was latte. Then this full dictionary will be brought to the drink and stored here. Let us run this program and see. I will say print drink. Let us run the program. Latte. See the latte's ingredients along with the cost we want. Why we are doing like this means we want to access the ingredients and see whether the resource is available, and we have to access the cost and find out whether the person is giving the right amount of cash. Correct? Yes or no? Now, how do we access this? Now, see in drink, this full thing is stored. Now, how do we access the cost? How do we access the cost? How do you access the cost?
Drink of cost.
If I say drink of cost, then 2.5 will come. If I say drink of ingredients, what will come?
The entire dictionary, water, milk, coffee.
This ingredients alone will come. Correct? So that is our we require for next step, because once they choose a drink, we should check whether we have sufficient ingredients or not. Now the choice could be anything. So instead of writing here, I'm going to give a function, because every time a choice is given by a user, every time that function has to be called whether ingredients is sufficient or not. So I'm going to call a function. See how I'm writing it. Is resource sufficient? Okay. Or you can say simply sufficient also. You can say, just you say sufficient. Just because I want to make the code readable properly and understandable, I'm saying is resource sufficient. So this I have to send to a function. So if I'm going to send a function, what should be supplied here so that it will compare and take it?
Boolean.
No.
True or false?
What I should send, what I send is resource sufficient means it has to go something, I have to send it, right? This has to be compared with the resources and given back whether it is sufficient or not. What I should send first to compare with the resources?
Drink of ingredients.
So I'm going to send the ingredients of the choice I made, so that it will be compared against the original resources and the result will be available, not available. So I have to say, I have to send here argument as drink. In this drink, I want to sell only ingredients. So drink of ingredients. So in this will be sent to the function. So if this resource is available, next step we have to do is payment. So now let us go and see whether this is resource sufficient. For that, I have to build a function for that. So let us go and build a function for that. Right in the top, I will do it. Define is underscore resource underscore. And what is coming in that? What is coming is we have the drink. We have drink. Sorry, we have the ingredients of the drink, right? So we'll name it as drink underscore ingredients. So here what it should do, it should compare. Now what it should compare, every item. This is an item in the dictionary, right? For every item it should check. So that for that I'm going to use the loop for item. If I say item in drink underscore ingredients, what will be the first item? Can you tell me? What will be the first item if I say
Water.
for item in water? Because in ingredients, first key is water. So this item is nothing but water. So whether water is sufficient or not. Okay. So I have to say if condition. If order underscore if order underscore item should be what? If it is more than resource of item. What is this item? This item in both is water. This resource is the original resources. What is this order ingredients? That is nothing but this one. This alone. This is stored in this drink of underscore ingredients. So if this is more, then what should say? It should say print, sorry, resource not sufficient.
Sir, shouldn't that be drink underscore ingredients instead of order underscore ingredients?
Sorry. Drink underscore. If that is more, then it should say sorry. Then it should return what it should return. Because how I'm asking the question, if so, if this is true, then payment should go. That means if resource is not efficient, and what it should return then?
False, sir.
False. So if this loop is not if this is not valid, then it should say true. Correct? Correct. That means if the resources are sufficient, that means for all the ingredients, it should be less. The ingredients required is less than the resource required. Then it will say return true. Then this will take action. This loop will take action. Then what it should do? If the resources are sufficient, then we should say we should ask the user to enter the coins. That also I'm going to use a function because repeatedly we have to do this. So I'm going to call a function, say payment equal to I'm saying process underscore coins. So for this I should write a function. Go top, define process underscore coins. So in this step, what we should do? We should ask the user to insert the coins. So print insert the coins. Then we have to do. Because it was told that quarters, one quarter is 0.5 and 1 dime is 0.1. and one nickel is 0.005 and how pennies are 0.01. The calculation is there. If you want, we can use the calculation, or simply we can say whatever money is required, we can do it, but I will choose that way only. Total equal to once I finish this, you will understand what it is. Total equal to, because we are going to input some value, I'm going to convert that to integer. How many quarters? So this will take an integer. I'm going to multiply that with 0.25. Similarly, total plus equal to int how many times. Star 0.1. I'll explain once I finish this part of coding. It's very simple. We are just asking how many coins of each of the category. And you're multiplying with that value given. Then return total. That means what we are doing is whatever coins that user has inserted, we are finding out in terms of dollars. Okay. So every time it will multiply and add it to the previous total. I hope this is clear to all of you. This up to this, any doubt is there? So this payment will take what value? Whatever the coins was inserted in terms of dollars, it will convert and send it here, and that will be stored in this payment. Now this payment has to be what? Can you tell? This payment has to be what? How much this payment should be? The total sum of all this.
Greater than cost.
So for that we have to compare something. So again, I will use one function. Why I'm repeatedly using functions means because we are going to repeatedly call that. That's why I'm repeatedly using functions here. So I'm going to use if is transaction successful. So what I should send to this function is I should send the value payment I should send, and the drink cost I should send. Is this clear? From the dictionary here, the drink cost will be 2.5 if it is latte, and the payment, that is this value which is got from the function after processing the coin. So this payment is the total after processing the coins that will come here. This drink cost will be from the dictionary. It will take this 2.5 and supply it. So for that I should go and create one more function, is transaction successful. And what is coming? Payment comma drink underscore cost. Correct? Now what should be the condition? If payment, correct? If payment is greater than or equal to drink underscore cost, then it should say, let us store that change, because if there is a difference between, if payment is higher and drink cost is lower, then there will be difference. That difference has to be returned to the user. So I'm going to say money, sorry, that should be a payment, right? That is payment minus drink underscore cost. So this may be float. So let us round this off, round to 2 decimal places and send it. Okay, then you have to say print. Here is the change. So here is the change. Okay, then we are going to get a profit, right? This already we have a profit of 0 and we have to add it to that. Now profit we have defined outside the function, so we have to say it is as global. Yesterday I told you, right, this one, global variable, local variable. Okay, so profit, now I'm going to update that profit plus equal to drink underscore cost, because we are going to take only the cost. We are not going to take the payment made by him. Only the payment of the cost of the drink is going to get added. And we should say that it returned true also, because it is successful. Return true, because here down we have asked one question. What is the question we asked? Is payment successful or not? So if payment is more than the drink cost, then it should say true. That is why this return true I am writing here. Then if the payment is less, what else, what it should do? It should say print not enough money. Okay. And what else it should do? It should return false. I hope you are understanding. So first is resource sufficient or not? For that I made a function. Then coins processing, I made a function. Now is the transaction successful or not? We have made a function. So now in this statement, yes.
That cost should be in double quotes. So
Here, right? Yeah. If it is not double quote, what this will be? If it is not double quote, that will become a function, right? Yesterday we have seen, right? Function. A function within a dictionary, we have seen one. Okay. Is transaction. Okay. Now what should happen? Now we have to make the coffee if this transaction is returned true. So I'm going to make underscore coffee. What it should make? Again, I'm going to make a function for that. Okay. That is make underscore for. I'm going to say the drink name and what is the ingredients. Okay. I'm going to send the drink name and the ingredients. So what is the drink name? Choice. That is what I given, latte or something, latte or cappuccino, like that we are saying. So drink name, comma, drink ingredients. Why this drink in once make coffee is done, once we make the coffee, then this ingredients, whatever is used, has to be subtracted from the resources and the resources has to be updated. For that purpose only I'm using this function, so that it will go and do the subtraction in the original resources. Okay. So let us define that function here. If transaction is successful, then we have to define make underscore coffee, open bracket. We have got the choice and we have got the drink underscore ingredients. We have both of this. So if this is coming, what we should do is for item in drink underscore ingredients, what we should do is resource of item minus drink ingredients of item. That we should do. Then finally, it has to say take the coffee. Okay. Print. Here is your cup of choice. Is that fine? So let us run the program and see whether it's working or not. So first thing it should be off. Yes, it exited. Then now say report. That is also working fine. Now once the report is run, it is asking whether would you like to have. This should be latte. Correct? Insert your coins. I'm going to insert 12, 12, 12, 12. Then it is saying here is your change and here is a cup of coffee. Then again, it is asking whether you want to continue or not. Let us say we want espresso now. Espresso. Spelling mistake somewhere. I think we have done espresso. What is the spelling of espresso? Menu. So okay, again we will take a latte. See here, resource is not sufficient. Now, if you write the report, we should get we got profit of 4 and resource remaining is this much only. Did you all understand? What I will do is I'll put the code in the chat box. You try to analyze this for 5 minutes. Then we will go for the next challenge. If you find any difficulty, please let me know. So now it is 6:50. So 7 o'clock again we will start. Try to run the program, or even if you're not able to run the program, just see how it is working. Anybody has done a different logic? Did you people try? Did you work out a different logic?
Yes, sir.
Same output is coming?
Yes, sir, but my
Yeah.
code is very lengthy.
Because you would not have used functions, right?
No, sir, like I used very little, like 2-3 functions maybe.
Okay, you run yours and Shoma. Nitya, Sri, can you share your screen and run the code? Let me see.
Yes, sir.
See, this itself is it's not my logic. I made a very lengthy line. This is a borrowed logic I taken from internet, but I tried to understand and it was very appealing. That's why I'm explaining that to you. You need not follow what I'm telling. You need not follow what internet is telling. You can follow your own logic. But the problem is, if you make a very lengthier code, it's difficult for the reader to understand. That's all.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you share yours and run the code and show me, ma.
Sir, is it visible?
Yes, ma.
Yes, sir. Okay, so first I need to enter any number between 1 to 5. So I'll
Okay.
first enter 2. So I asked for latte. So it's showing that you need to pay this much amount and what each coin, how much amount it is. So I'll enter the number of coins. So So it said like I gave this much of this much of money. So here is the change, and then what is the report before purchasing and what is the report after purchasing. So and then I gave the coffee, and then it's repeatedly asking again and again for the next customer, sir.
Okay, now you send one cappuccino and don't give that much money and see what is happening.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Enter 3, enter.
Yes, sir.
Then
So it's saying sorry, there is no enough water and milk.
okay, okay. Can
So if
can
I
you
say report now,
Hmm.
so it's showing that water is 100 ml and milk is 50 ml, which is not sufficient for it to make
Okay,
cappuccino. So yes,
okay,
sir.
okay. This is also good appealing only. You can put that code in the chat box. If some other students want to do it, let them do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Anybody else has a different logic? Yes, Jaydev, you can share your screen and show me.
Is it visible, sir?
Yes, 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 yes. So you also, how many functions you used? 2,
Yes, sir. Two functions, sir.
Okay, please run it. Let me see.
Sir, first I'm asking for the input, sir. Either of the this or a report or should I turn off the machine? Now I chose third option, sir, and I'm entering the cash. Now if I again ask for a cappuccino, there is not enough water, sir. So I will print the report and check how much is spending, sir. Now I ordered option 2, sir.
Okay.
Now I entered option 5, so it went off, sir.
Okay. Okay. Okay, but thank
And
you.
it entered the total profit when I select the option 5.
Okay, that is good. Okay. Okay, but that also you can post it. And Nitya, you can also post your code. Your Jaydev, you can put your code. Others, anybody else want to show your code or explain something? You can show it. Otherwise, you can see the different codes and how people have approached it, and you can try to do it in your own way. We restart at 7 o'clock. By the time Nitya and Jaydev, you can go through the code which I have sent. How to use different functions, how it is returning false, true, value, so many things it is returning, right? Those things you can go through it.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Huh.
So we have a dictionary which is declared. Now we are writing a function and we are sending this dictionary to that function. So now
Hmm.
if we make any changes to that dictionary, will it be reflected back? Like
It is reflecting now. If you see our code, here that when the transaction is successful, we are saying make coffee. When that function is called, it is going and changing this dictionary, right? Resource dictionary.
yes, sir.
So something which is declared outside, we are doing it change in the inside. Unlike your variable like profit, we declared outside, then we made it as global variable in the function, then only we updated it. This does not hold good for lists and dictionaries. Okay.
So except list and dictionaries, we should mention it as global variable. Then only it will be reflected, like whatever
If it
the
is a
changes
variable,
we
if
make.
it is a variable,
Okay, sir.
if it is a variable. Okay, because
Sir.
when I tried, I also did it. I tried variable, it was not changing. When I tried list or dictionary, it was changing. Then I again searched internet and found out that it is applicable only for variables.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Others, please try it. I will come back at 7. Meanwhile, those who are completed can go through this. The code which is there in the chat box, you can go through it, try to understand it. Don't try to do it now. Later on, when we finish up the class, then you can do it. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Now I'm going to mute my speaker. If anything you want to tell, you raise your hand and put it in the chat box, okay? Because this game is making some sound and I'm not able to know how to turn it off. So if you see, this is the blackjack game. What is happening is, see how I've done it. So initially, the initial itself is like whether you want to play the game or not. If yes, then we say play. So when we say play, what is happening is two cards are drawn for the user, two cards are drawn for the computer. So here, if I go to play, I defined user cards empty, computer cards empty. Is the game over? No, because we are going to play. So I made it as false. So we have started the game. So user cards append deal cards. What is this deal card means? I am saying go to the function. What is this deal cards function? Let me show you here. Deal cards has a set of cards. This is a list. It is having one. This one should not be there actually. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. King, Jack, Queen, and Ace is 11. Okay, it's 1 or 11. So how to deal it, I'll tell you. So from this list, we have to draw a card. How many cards? How many times it will draw? 2 times for the user, 2 times for the computer. That's what has happened here. I hope you are able to see the right side of my screen where 2 cards drawn for Jack and 2 cards drawn for, 2 cards drawn for user, 2 cards for computer. Now, still the game is on. Okay. If the game is on, then user score has to be calculated. See, user score is calculated 16. And computer score is also calculated. That is 10. So for calculating, I'm using a function. Go to the calculate function, calculate score. Now here I'm using some conditions. So initially, if the card was 21, okay, if 1 minute, if the card was 21, then and length of the cards is 0 because this is initial condition, right? This is the initial condition. And if the count is 21 and the length of card is 2, then you should return 0. And why I'm saying return 0 means I want to consider 0 as winner because the moment you have 21, you are the winner. So I'm saying return 0. Later on, I will say if this user score is 0, then declare him winner, like that have condition. Then in this cards which are shown to you, if 11 is there, okay, if 11 is there, then remove 11 and replace it by 1 if the sum is greater than 21. This condition also there. A should be counted as 1 only if the sum is greater than 21. Else it should be counted as 11 only. So that condition only I'm putting here. So if 11 is in the cards and sum is greater than 21, then remove 11 and append 1. Cards is a list and it is going to change this list. Then after changing, it has to return the sum of cards. That's what is happening here. Where is that? Here. Then your cards is user cards. User 6 and Jack. Then user score 16. Whereas for computer, it is showing only one card. So that list of 0. So only one card is shown. Queen is shown. Now, at this stage, you have to tell whether you want to hit or stand. So whether you want to continue or not. If you say yes, if you say hit, then what it should do? It should go and draw one more card. You see, I'm going to draw one more card. See, it has drawn one more card because the sum is 25. It says you lost. Okay. Else the game is over. So if you say no, I don't want to. If I say no here, then this game is changed to true. So this loop will not run. Then it go to the next loop. For example, assume I'm saying no here. So I should say stand here. Then see what happens. If I say stand, because the total was less than 17, the computer drawn the card. Let us do it once again. I'm saying stand. So computer is drawing the card until it is greater than 17. That's what should happen here. You see here. So if I say no, then this loop should run. That is computer score not equal to 0. Why this computer score not equal to 0? Because initially itself, if 0 is returned, that means it is having 21. So if it is not winner and it is less than 17, then you should draw the cards. That's why I'm saying deal card here. It will draw only once. Again, it will send the computer score. Still, if it is less than 17, again it will do. The calculating of the score is happening next. So it will deal the card, then calculate the score once again. Deal the card, calculate the score once again until it has reached 21 or it is greater than 17. That's what is happening. If I say deal, so if I say deal until it becomes 21 or greater than 17, it will deal. Okay. Then finally, it says what is your cards and what is the user card. For example, if I say hit, it will draw. So again, here we are here now. We are here now. So again, should I deal? If I say yes, it will take one more card and it will calculate the score and bring it. So for calculating the score, and I am putting one more, this I explained to you. Then once the dealing is over, say if I say, so after the final score has come, it should compare these two values, right? That is what I'm doing finally here. Print compare user score and computer score. When the computer has stopped dealing the cards, after you say you stand, it will compare the user score and computer score. Go to the computer score, comparing that. That I use some if function, if conditions. The different conditions are there. If you are greater than 21 and computer greater than 21, then also computer only is winning. So it should say you lose. If both the scores are equal, then it should say draw. If computer score is equal to 0, that means it is having 21 in the beginning itself. No. So yeah, if computer is having 21, then you lose because computer is having blackjack. If your score is 21, then you win because you are having blackjack. If any point of time your score is more than 21, you lose the game. If computer score is greater than 21, you win. If it is not reaching 21, you are 10 and computer 17, then you lose. So your score should be greater than computer score and less than 21. Then you will win. Otherwise, you will lose. That's what is happening in this code. I hope you understood this game. Let us run this program. Let us run this program. Again, I did not build this in one day. It took me, I think this program only I took 12 hours for programming from morning 10 o'clock to night 12 o'clock on one Sunday. I did this programming. Okay. Without using the help of ChatGPT, I did this program. Okay. Now, if I run this program, do you want to play? Yes. Yes. So it is displaying 2 cards and my score. Then it is displaying one of the computer's card. Do you want to draw? If I say yes, it has become 15 because this 11 is replaced by 1 and one more card has come. Okay. Then you want to deal. If I say yes, my score has become 22 and I lose. See, because somewhere logic I made mistake. That's why it is print. Yeah, it's printing it twice actually. Say now I don't want to play. Say if I say no, it will come out. Again, I run the program. Yes, my score is 20. I don't want to continue. So it is saying 20, computer drawn 13 plus 5, 18. You are closer to 21. So you win. So did you understand this? Did you understand that? Did anybody try this and do it? Did anybody try this and do it? Because first we have to, I think I played this game for half an hour, 45 minutes to understand what this game is actually doing. Then only I was able to code it. Still, I had some minor errors. Then I had to correct it. But still, 90% I was able to achieve. So I'll paste the code in the chat box. Okay, you try to do it. I will paste the original code itself. I means what I got from internet itself. I'll post it where which is having lot of comments and all. You can go through it. Now, with that, I conclude this workshop. I hope you all understood. I want you to take 2 minutes of your time and give me your feedback. I'm going to send one feedback form. I want you to fill it. Please don't without filling, don't please leave the meeting. Just a minute. I'm just posting the link for you.